This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for Friday, April 27, 2018. Here's what we're tracking. The Exxon Mobil oil company today announced that its latest exploration well offshore Guyana has not yielded oil in commercial quantities. Out of 8 wells that were drilled in the area, this is the second one to turn up dry. The company said the drilling reached total depth on the sub-rim well in the Stabroek block. The local office said Exxon has had great exploration success in Guyana with 7 previous discoveries: Liza, Liza Deep, Payara, Pokora, Snook, Ranger and Turbot. Skipjack and now Subrim are what we call dry holes. Exxon Mobil began drilling the Subrim well on the Stabroek block on April 3, 2018. The Bob Douglas will complete this well and then move to begin drilling the Liza Phase 1 wells. The Stena Carron drill ship will continue to explore and evaluate other areas of the block. The Stena Carron is currently drilling the Liza 5 well, which will likely be followed by a new prospect called Longtail. Although manufacturers have stopped making the Skyvan, the Ghana Defence Force has requested a total of $484.2 million from the government for the acquisition of 4 fixed-wing aircraft, including 2 Skyvans. State Minister Joseph Harmon said on Friday that the Defence Force is looking to purchase 2 Skyvans and 2 Islanders. He pointed out that although manufacturers are no longer making Skyvans, the aircraft to be procured are very good factory-tested quality aircraft. Harmon said pilots in the GDF are knowledgeable about the 2 models of aircraft and they are good for the terrain here. The 4 aircraft will assist in search and rescue operations and delivering items to border troops. Under the agency head of Defense and Security Support, it is explained that the GDF has already identified financing to the tune of $213.8 million from within its 2018 capital project to meet the initial payments for the acquisition of the 4 aircraft. The additional sums are now requested to facilitate the final payment for the aircraft. Let's tell you now that despite a cabinet decision which allows for sweeper cleaners to enjoy an 8-hour workday, the Ghana Public Service Union is reporting that there are efforts to amend that decision at the regional level. GPSU's Vice President Don Gardner told reporters on Friday morning that the union has received information that regional officers have dispatched letters to cleaners signaling moves to further reduce the daily hours of work. While reminding that just under a year ago, cleaners worked way beyond 8 hours a day for low wages, Gardner said the new interim agreement between the union and government allows for cleaners to enjoy 8 hours daily at a rate of $2,495. She said the move by regional officers not only reduces the work hours, but also reduces the pay these cleaners are entitled to. Gardner said the reports of this move to amend the decision by Cabinet came directly out of Region 10. But she could not say who handed down the instructions. The union intends to approach government on this vexing issue, but Gardner reminded that it is disappointing that engagements have been continuous on the matter since 2003 with minimal progress made. And finally, retired Assistant Commissioner of Police Paul Slow is leading the list of persons recommended by the Committee of Appointments of the National Assembly to be appointed to the Police Service Commission. Also recommended were retired Assistant Commissioner Clinton Conway and retired Woman Assistant Commissioners of Police Vesta Adams and Claire Jarvis. The recommendations will now be submitted to President David Granger for consideration and appointment if found to be favorable to the head of state. At yesterday's sitting of the National Assembly, Chairperson of the Appointments Committee, Dr. George Norton, laid the 11th report of the Committee on Appointments in relation to the appointment of members of the Commission. Members of the committee unanimously adopted the report during the April 11, 2018 meeting. The nominations were received from the Association of Former Members of the Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Police Association. And that's your evening bulletin for today. I'm Kurt Campbell reporting.